Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hartford, Kentucky. We are the McLean County Sports Network, and we are excited to be bringing you live Week 2 action between your McLean County Cougars and the homestanding Ohio County Eagles. My name is Heath Hicks, and I'm joined alongside me by Trey Englehart. Trey, say hello.
What's up, guys?
Also with us tonight are Nate Carlock and Corbin Case handling all technical support, as well as Aaron Ring and Brody Barron, who will be on in a little bit. Now, Trey, we're about a minute and 30 seconds from kickoff. It looks like our Cougars have won the toss and will be receiving here. So, Trey, both of these teams, we'll just set this up very quickly. Both of these teams lost their Week 1 matchups on the road by a significant point margin. So they're both looking to get back on track here tonight in Week 2. McLean County fell 51-22 up in Eminence, Kentucky last week, where Ohio County fell 68-27 to Owensboro Catholic. On McLean County's side, Trey, I feel like it was a game of missed opportunities for us.
Oh, most definitely.
We had a lot of opportunities in the first half and then early in the second half to cut into our deficit, put points on the board. I think we had the ball inside the 20-yard line 3 times and failed to score. And by the end of the game, our defense was so tired that Eminence was able to run up the score a little bit. I expect a different look tonight from our Cougars coming into this one, a hostile environment in a game which they won substantially last year, 44-14 at our place. So the Cougars should be jacked and ready to go in this one.
And, you know, this is the first time the Cougars have really seen Friday night football this season. I mean, it's a totally different environment from going from Saturday playing it like after a 3-hour bus ride, then coming over here on a Friday night with the stands filled and getting ready to put a show on.
I completely agree. I couldn't agree with you more. This feels like high school football tonight. Up at Eminence last week, it was just a little different situation for everyone. Between travel, back and forth, we had a 6 a.m. kick. It was just different. But here we are. The sun is set beneath the trees. This press box is starting to cool down, which thank goodness it is. And Ohio County is about to kick it to us. It looks like we have Landon Capps and Connor Baldwin deep to field this one. The whistle blows, and the kick is away. It's to the left side. That is picked up by Houston Bolton. Nope. Don't think that was Houston Bolton, but we get out to the 35-yard line, and we have some pretty good field position to start.
Yeah, we'll always take good field position early in the game.
Yes, and that was actually Braden Piercy, I believe, who picked that up. Piercy, he has some wheels to burn. He has some good speed that we'd like to see here this week. Heard a little bit about it in the early scrimmage games, particularly Trigg County. Played very well down there. Didn't see much of him last week at Eminence, so we'll see how tonight goes as Connor Baldwin goes under center for the Cougars, going back to something we saw a lot more last year, a little bit more of our traditional look. As Andrew Munster takes the carry, and he's met at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Last week we had Peyton Caraway in the quarterback position. The senior, after coming off a huge year last year, probably our top playmaker, pound for pound, ran for over 1,000 yards last year. And I think the feeling was putting the ball in his hands as much as possible was going to be a good thing. But he just looked uncomfortable back there last week. Thus the change we see here in Week 2. It's Baldwin just back up to the line of scrimmage. And there's Caraway out right. Capps goes in motion. The give is middle to Munster, it looks like, and he gets about 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, that's that classic McLean County offense right there.
Yes, ground and pound. More traditional wing tee here. Caraway at one wing, Capps at the other. Munster carrying those fullback duties. And he did a very good job last week. So here we go, 3rd and call it 6. Motion right. The ball is given to Landon Capps, trying to get the edge. Caraway's in front of him blocking. He's got the first down. He makes a bunch of guys miss. He cuts it back up.
There we go.
And gets down to the 45-yard line of Ohio County. Nice run by Landon Capps, 15 yards. We have a first down, and very positive to see that early in this one.
Yeah, not only a great run by Capps, but a nice job by Caraway to get out and take that first guy out for him to make him or to let him juke a little bit and get some about 5 to 6 extra yards.
And it's nice to see that early in this one. Last week, tried to go to Capps a few times early in that game. Didn't get a whole lot on those plays, and then he kind of disappeared. And that's not something we need if we're going to have success this year. As Baldwin takes a snap, the hand is to Munster. He's driving left, gets 5 yards, and another nice run by Andrew Munster right there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to mark that well short of what I thought. They're going to give him about 2 on the play, even though he made it down to about the 40-yard line.
You know, already it seems like Munster has taken over the position of Jacob Miller last year.
Yeah.
And it's completely different because Munster's a lot smaller of a guy, but he seems to be doing just as good of a job.
He's very powerful as the ball is given to Caraway. He shakes off a tackler, and he's tripped up, looked to be tripped up by his own man. Kenny Brooks got out there trying to block in front of him, and Caraway wasn't tackled in the backfield. He was able to scramble to minimize the damage there, but we are now 3rd and 11 here from the Ohio County 46. But, yeah, like talking about Munster taking over that role that Jacob Miller filled so well for us last year. Munster ran the ball hard, very hard Saturday. I think he was our most consistent performer on both sides of the ball. Yes. And I'd like to see even more of it tonight as the ball is given to Caraway. He gets a block, and he is going to pick up the first down and more as he is out to about the 23-yard line. Huge play right there on 3rd and 11. Picks up 25. And McLean County is back in business.
And, you know, whenever you get a guy as big and fast as Caraway moving up the sideline, you know, that's got to be hard to stop.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he showed it time and time again last year. Caraway has a lot of wheels to burn as well. But last year, he probably averaged 9+ yards a carry, I do believe. 8 or 9 yards a carry on his way to 1,000. And it's because of runs just like that as Baldwin goes under center. 1 wide out left, got motion right. The ball is given to Landon Capps, and he's trying to get the edge. He's got it. He's down to the 10-yard line, inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Good pickup there by Landon Capps, 14 yards, and the Cougars are inside the 10. 1st and goal territory.
You know, it's just promising to see that, you know.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Like we said last week, we talked about it in third quarter some. As we started getting tired and we started mixing in some younger guys running the ball, we were just kind of a little bit surprised that Capps hadn't been more instrumental in our offense. And here he's ripped off 2 big runs already in our first drive tonight as Connor Baldwin takes a snap. Give is to Munster, middle. He gets down inside the 5-yard line to the 4 of the Eagles.
You know, Munster just doing what he's best at right there. I mean, he hits the hole, he hits it hard, and he's going to gain yards regardless, almost.
The thing about Munster, he's really built for it. About 5'8". He's not a huge guy, but he's very strong, and he really works his legs well.
Yes.
So here we go. We got Brady Dame and Landon Capps lined up wide left. The ball is given to Munster again inside, and that is a touchdown. Cougars. Great play call right there. And the Cougars are in business. 6-0 here with 8:18 to go. And that was an impressive first drive, Trey. Last week we scored on our first drive, but it was almost lucky feeling, connecting on a trick play, 34-yard bomb from one of our running backs. This one we really earned.
Oh, yeah. It was the classic McLean County just run down the field 10 yards at a time and get a touchdown.
Yes, gash. And, last week went over to the Ohio County Owensboro Catholic game, and Catholic beat up on that. Oh, as it is a botched handle. Capps is going to throw it up, and it is incomplete. Looked like he may have dropped the snap there. He set it up for the PAT, so the 2-point conversion is no good. And your Cougars are up 6-0 here. So good start, but like I was saying, and we'll just stay on here. Last week, watching Ohio County and Owensboro Catholic, they really gashed Ohio on defense. But we're about to see one of the better players in Western Kentucky take the field right now in Qdarius Jennings. And he did a lot of good things against Owensboro Catholic last week. Accumulated about 270 yards, 120-ish on the ground, 150-ish through the air. And we'll see how our Cougars go about stopping one of the better running backs in Western Kentucky.
And, our defensive line definitely lost some size from last year, but, I mean, even against Eminence, we were getting in the backfield, pressuring the quarterback. So, I mean, it's going to be hard to stop Jennings, but I don't think it's going to be a huge problem.
I mean, Eminence last week, they exploited us through the air a lot. And one thing, they were hitting on a lot of those 20-yard passes and more. Watching Ohio County last week, Randolph threw a good ball inside 15 yards. But every time he tried to go deep, it seemed like it would wiggle a lot and was off target. So we'll see if they continue to have that West Coast style tonight, short passing routes. But I know they are trying to get it into Qdarius' hands as much as possible, as that is tall, and he turns the corner and gets down to the 37-yard line, tackled there by Kenny Brooks, number 73, and that will set up Ohio County with pretty solid field position as well from their own 37-yard line.
That was a nice tackle there by Brooks. I mean, just stopped him right in his tracks pretty much.
Yeah, and if he didn't, he was gone.
Oh, yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot behind Kenny there. So big play by the junior. And here come the Ohio County Eagles. They're going empty set here. Qdarius Henry taking the direct snap, and he is running right. And he is brought down right at the 40-yard line. Good job right there. 3-yard gain for Jennings. Did I say McHenry?
I have no clue.
I'm not sure. I think I might have. It's going to be hard for us as he just recently started going by Jennings. So if we make mistakes, sorry. Just know if we say Jennings or McHenry, we're talking about the same guy. So the Eagles come out from the 41-yard line, 2nd and 6 here with 7:30 to play in the first quarter. They're going 5 wide here, nobody in the backfield with Randolph. He takes the shotgun snap, and looks like we had some movement prior to the snap, and that's going to back Ohio County up 5 yards, and we'll do this thing again.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a quick screen right out to the left, and I don't think the Cougars were necessarily ready for that one.
No. But as we've seen many times with our offense, false starts are crippling, especially when it's a play that you think could be one that could gain substantial yardage. Ohio County did call a timeout there right afterwards, so Coach Marcus Ganaway is going to take a chat with his team. And while both teams are talking, we're going to give a shout-out to all of our sponsors here, doing something new a little bit. We have a video showing all of them, and we'll mention them as well as we go. But a thank you to everybody who sponsored McLean County Sports Network this football season. All right, and that's number 3. Great tackle there. Can't see the number. That was Devin Gott on the carry, and he joins Randolph in the backfield here. Looked like he got going a little bit early.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lucas Mazie breaks through the line, doesn't wrap him up. But
there we go.
It is taken care of by Peyton Caraway. Huge loss there. What a play. First by Mosey, who came through the line and lit Randolph up a little bit. Did not secure him, but Peyton Caraway, the senior, is right there to clean up. And huge, huge play defensively by the Cougars, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and eternity for Ohio County in a definite punt situation.
Yeah, that's a great sack for our first of the season.
Oh, yeah. Had a couple last week, but they were kind of weak. That's a strong sack right there. I don't know, approximately 15-plus yards. Tanner Batts in to punt it away for Ohio County. And he's on the 1 yard line. And this is dangerous territory for any special teams unit. Bad snap here could be disastrous, but it is good. Bats gets away. It is not a good punt. It is out of bounds around the 35-yard line. Yes, they'll mark it at the 36-yard line, it looks like. And that's where McLean County is going to take over. Great defensive stand for our Cougars there. First time on the field tonight.
Yeah, either way, we were going to get good field position, even better than the kickoff. So, it should be easy for us to do something here.
Yeah, after that first drive, I feel very confident in us moving the ball tonight. Last week we still rushed for 200 and I believe 231 yards, not bad. But we're used to numbers much larger than that, and I expect them here tonight. As Baldwin goes under center, Caraway motions left, and 52 busts through and tackles Peyton just after he received the ball for a large loss. They're going to mark him down at the 40-yard line. So a 4-yard loss there. 2nd and 14 for your Cougars here with 5:20 to play in the first quarter. So just a missed blocking assignment there up front. Big number 52, Noah Placencia. I think I'm pretty close on the pronunciation. I could be way off. I don't know. Caps goes in motion right. Ball is given to Caraway. He's met behind the line of scrimmage. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but some miscommunication on the line right there. I think 2 plays in a row is causing Ohio County to be able to get us or give us some pressure. Goodness. Stumbled over those words pretty good, didn't I?
Yeah, that's the 2nd play in a row, but I'm sure that the line's going to get it figured out. But, just 2 plays like that in a row where we couldn't even hand the ball off almost. That's going to be hard for us to play if that happens all night.
Yes. Ohio County definitely making some adjustments there. And here we go, 3rd and, call it 14 yards. Ball is given to Caraway on a quick pitch. He busted outside. He's got the first down and more. He's getting up the sideline, pushed out of bounds around the 14-yard line. Huge run by Peyton Caraway, and we are back in business.
It's almost the exact same play when on 3rd and long last possession.
I got to say, shifting him back into a wing position, somewhere he's a lot more comfortable, running a lot of the offense that we ran last year, and so far so good.
Yes, obviously right now it's proved to be a successful change.
So we are at the 13-yard line. First down, 3:50 to play here in the first quarter in Hartford. And your Cougars are knocking on the door once again. So we're going to go 2 out wide left. Baldwin goes under center. Gives it to Munster middle. And he rumbles down to about the 5-yard line. Another nice pickup by Andrew Munster.
One thing I always notice about Munster when he runs is he gets the ball, he wraps it up, and his head goes down, and he just moves straight forward.
Mm-hmm. Nothing too tricky about the way Andrew Munster runs. He's very secure with the ball. He runs extremely hard. He's not trying to make a lot of guys miss. He hits a hole hard, and he gets as much as he can running straight line, which is, like we've said his name a few times. Jacob Miller was the exact same way as Connor Baldwin. Under center again, drops the snap. And he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Lucky to pick that up as quickly as he did. Munster was already through the hole, tried to give it, but damage minimized there, I have to say, as that'll back us up to the 7-yard line. We do not have to get to a touchdown here to pick up a first. The line to gain is the 3-yard line, so sets up about a 3rd and a long 3, short 4 here for our Cougars.
And you can tell that the Cougars are already maturing because that mistake last week would have cost us a touchdown, basically.
Oh, yeah. Last week we saw it inside the 20-yard line. A mistake like that, last week we would have kicked that ball or couldn't pick it up, but nice play there by Baldwin as he gives to Caps, trying to get outside. It looks like he does, and I think he goes outside, goes out of bounds right at the first down marker. Should have enough for the first. will look, and they're going to call it inches. They're going to say Caps did not pick up the first down there.
Oh, man.
So we got a fourth and inches situation here.
I'm going to make a prediction and say we go with our quarterback sneak up the middle.
Quarterback sneak up the middle last week was Peyton Caraway's best play of the night. I think he was ripping off 6-7 yards every time, and I would like to see Caraway go under center right here because he stands a good chance of pushing all the way into the end zone. The way the quarterback sneak worked last week and really worked for A.J. Klein a lot last year. Klein had tremendous success. Quick snap, go right off the butt of his center. And A.J. Klein, who is not the fleetest of foot, I always like to jab him for that. If you're listening, A.J., sorry. I love you. But he was able to pick up a lot of yardages. There is a timeout on the field. Did not see who called that. Looks like McLean County called that. Big play right here. Don't blame Coach Wagner at all. And with that, we're going to take a quick break and give a full shout-out to all of our sponsors tonight. Thank you very much for sponsoring the And we are back. Crucial fourth down situation here. 4th and 1, short one, 4th and inches, really for your Cougars. They're inside the 5-yard line of Ohio County. Need to pick up this first down to keep this drive alive. And just as we said before the break, Peyton Caraway is going under center. And there's the sneak, and that's plenty.
Yeah, he's got it.
And did he get enough for a touchdown? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Cougars. Like I said, Trey, that is a very dangerous play when you're trying to pick up a couple of yards. You're really trying to look. You're probably going to pick up a few more.
You know, I'd even go as far as saying if we ran that on a first down, I'd say we might get enough to get 7-8 yards.
Yeah. I mean, Caraway, 205 pounds. He's quick. He's strong. Kind of take the defensive line off guard a little bit there with a quick count. And he rumbles forward for huge pickup, obviously, huge touchdown there. Your Cougars are up 12-0 here with 1:24 to play in the first quarter in Hartford. And looks like they're going to go for 2 here after the botch snap on the PAT following our first touchdown. This would be a huge pickup for us for this 2-point conversion. We'll see what Coach Wagner dials up. Got Brady Dame out wide left. And the ball is given to Caps, who is in the fullback position. And he did not make it. He was right at the goal line, got turned away. So here, 1:20 to play, and it looks like the Eagles, Ohio County's running the clock. For some reason.
It's off now, yeah.
Okay. So they were running down 10 seconds or so there for some reason. So 1 minute, 11 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
And one thing, you know, that we've always talked about on here is ball control, and we've clearly been in control of the ball for basically the majority, maybe a 2 minute, like the majority of the first quarter.
And that's key. Last week, Eminence controlled the ball for the majority of the game. It wasn't even close, specifically in the second half when they really started to create some separation. Our defense was on the field way too much. We had some turnovers and some mistakes that led to that. But ball control is going to be very, very crucial for us in this one and keeping the Ohio County offense off the field and our defense off the field for that matter.
Yes.
So here comes Armando Rodriguez setting up to kick it back to the Eagles. The hand is down, and the kick is away. Squib kick picked up just outside the 40-yard line. Pretty solid return there by Ohio County on the squib. Bounced right to him, and they march out to their own 47-yard line, 46-yard line.
You know, Armando loves that squib kick.
He does. He's done it a lot, and we've seen it be very successful, and it's a pretty good strategy. Think back to last year at Apollo. I think his brother Edgar actually kicked one deep in the second half. May have should have squibbed it there. Apollo returns it for a touchdown, and we end up getting beat by 3. So, difference of the game. Jennings is in the game. Draw to him, and a host of Cougars bring him down 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and phenomenal defense on number 21, Kadarius Jennings right there. Going to bring up 2nd and 12 from the Ohio County 45-yard line.
And that's what happens whenever our defense isn't on the field for the whole game. You know, they're almost eager to go out there and, you know, stop their offense.
Fresh legs is what it's all about. You know, I think about, college teams, pro teams. The team that controls the clock usually wins. As the ball is given to McHenry, and he makes the whole team miss, basically. And he's still going down the sideline. He steps out of bounds around the 25-yard line. And it's all about discipline when it comes to Kadarius McHenry. If you can wrap up, get some hands on him, and then gang tackle, you're going to be all right. Right there, we didn't do it, and he busted for a long run.
Mm-hmm.
Watched him do it several times at Owensboro Catholic last week. It's a very good Owensboro Catholic team. For a guy as big as he is, he really is very nimble on his feet. Pass out to the right, and a host of Cougars snuffs that one out. Looked like some movement again a little bit early there. Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen it.
The inside receiver who made the reception might have moved a little bit early, but that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter, Trey. Your Cougars leading the homestanding Ohio County Eagles 12-0 up here in Hartford, and a great start to this one, Trey. And we're going to take this moment to thank our sponsors once again for supporting the McLean County Sports Network this football season. All right, folks, and we are back here to begin the second quarter. Kadarius Henry takes the shotgun handoff, and he's looking for space. He gets out to the 20. Nope, I'm sorry. Inside the 15-yard line of the Cougars down to the 14 for the first down. Big pickup there for Kadarius Jennings, and excited to say that I'm now joined by Brody Barron. Brody, senior at McLean County High School. How you doing tonight?
I've been doing pretty good. I mean, Coach, I've been down there behind the band of Ohio County, and every time I clap, we score a touchdown. I don't get too many nice faces.
Yeah, we're on the wrong side for that as Kadarius Henry takes a handoff running middle, and he is going to walk in to the end zone for a touchdown. And this kid, you have to have multiple guys attacking him. You have to have gang tackling, and you have to be very disciplined with your tackling. You're not going to bring him down. And here early in the second quarter, 11:34 to play, he goes into the end zone for a touchdown. Now, at the end of that play, Brady Dame, junior wide receiver, lost his helmet, and there is a flag on the ground. We'll see the call.
I believe that would be unsportsmanlike conduct on one of us.
It is going to be a touchdown. The touchdown will stand here. And it's going to be a personal foul against Brady Dame there. So didn't really see it. It was on the back end of the play. He did have his helmet ripped off, but that could be the result of him instigating something as well. So Ohio County is out for, looks like 2-point conversion, I do believe. Nope, never mind. Here comes Tanner Batts. Kicker number 12, Tanner Batts, is on his way out to kick PAT for the Eagles.
Are you sure it was on Brady Dame? Because he pointed this way.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I apologize.
Because, I mean,
I was confused. I saw Brady running on this side. It was against the Eagles. That'll be enforced on the kickoff. That's my fault. And snap, hold, and no good.
Yes, sir. That's some great defense by the Cougars, being ready for that. You never know when that's going to happen, but like if you're ready for that, then it's always perfect.
Absolutely, and that's Braden Piercy, number 17, who gets into the backfield and makes a stop right there. And a nice play from our special teams to stop that PAT attempt and hold this thing at 12-6 in favor of McLean County. So, Brody, last week we started out hot, scored right off the bat, and then our offense struggled, especially inside the 20-yard line, converting decent drives into points.
It was a bit of a rocky start last week.
Mm-hmm. This week looks to be a little bit different, and I think personally it's a result of us going back to an offensive system that we were running a lot last year.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I believe there has been more work in practice. I mean, the scrimmage was a good idea to look at what was wrong with us. Mm-hmm. But now that we've been in practice and practiced it all week, then I guess we fixed what we're trying to fix, and we're looking good right now.
It was a wake-up call.
Yeah, heck yeah, and it's a big old wake-up call when Lucas Mazie attacked their quarterback and brought him back about 10 yards on that one play.
Yeah, but last Saturday going up there, I believe it opened the eyes of a lot of players on our team, and I'm sure Coach Wagner and the coaching staff got a lot out of them this week. Short week, got one less day of rest, but we look pretty fired up and ready to go. As Ohio County right here, they're going to have to kick off from, looks like their own 25-yard line.
If I'm not mistaken here, we might be motivated because I'm pretty sure we haven't beat Ohio County here in 10 years.
Here at Ohio County?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's right or not.
I mean, I've heard that from several people today.
Maybe that's the case. We've beaten Ohio County. Maybe we haven't beaten over him here in Hartford.
In Ohio County, in Hartford.
So that's fielded by Connor Baldwin. He gets out across the 50-yard line, gets pushed down at the 45-yard line of Ohio County. But, again, great field position for McLean County here as they start their third drive of the game.
Yeah, every time we've gotten the ball, we've gotten great field position.
So we'll see right here what Coach Wagner wants to dial up. But I got to say, what we've done so far has worked. Has been very effective. We've seen Peyton Caraway, Andrew Munster, and Landon Capps all have big runs early on in this game, and another heavy dose of that could be the recipe.
Oh, yeah. And if we keep on doing what we have been doing, I mean, that scoreboard's going to climb up there.
You're right. So, ball is given to Peyton Caraway. He's running left. Missed block there off the end, and it's going to be no gain on the play. Peyton was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the Ohio County 45-yard line. So right there, Caraway trying to get the edge and wasn't able to do it. We'll see what we call here is Andrew Munster lined up at fullback. Got Caraway and Capps on the wings. One wide out left. Connor Baldwin, the give is to Munster. He's running left side.
Yeah.
He gets out across the 40-yard line to the 39, we'll say. And another nice, consistent pickup by Andrew Munster.
Yeah, as we just see him just grab the ball, just truck right through all of them.
And the referee is going to call a timeout there as Munster lost his shoe. And then there's an injured Eagle on the near sideline. And with that, we're going to take a break of our own, Brody. Give another shout-out, another thanks to all of the sponsors of the McLean County Sports Network this football season. All right, and after that quick break, we are back, and just got a nice tidbit from Mr. Robbie Klein. He texted in and mentioned that our last, we actually, talking about the dark ages of McLean County football, before we went on a long losing streak, our last win prior to that was actually here in Hartford against Ohio County. So nice little bit of trivia there from Mr. Klein, and Andrew Munster takes the ball. Gains about 7 yards on the play. Nice hard run by number 24, Andrew Munster, and we have another Cougar first down.
And I see them chains are moving, Coach.
That's what you got to do. You got to move the chains. It's the name of the game.
Oh, yeah.
Another strong run by Andrew Munster. He's not ripping off big, long runs. Nice and consistent, 4 to 7 yards every time, and that's all you got to have.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So here we know, 9:50 to play in the first half here in Hartford. And your Cougars are driving again, 1st and 10 from the Ohio County 33. Connor Baldwin goes under center. They have them loaded up here. Baldwin's going to pitch it to Landon Capps, and he is hit pretty soon after the line of scrimmage. Picked up a couple maybe.
There's a flag.
A late flag there. I saw number 8, Morgan Allgood, and one of the Ohio County Eagles going at it a little bit, and we'll see which side this is on.
There's always been a little tension between Ohio County and McLean County, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, when I played, Ohio County was our number one rivalry, particularly in baseball. As that penalty right there is going to go against Ohio County, so give McLean another first down and 15 yards. But, yeah, Brody, right there in the background, Ohio County's baseball field, played many baseball games there, many important baseball games there. Actually won a district championship on that field.
How about that?
If I'm going to, toot my own horn a little bit. One of 3, just, throwing that out there.
One
but
of
here
the
we go.
3.
3 district championships.
How
That is
about that,
correct.
Coach?
Oh, yeah. Here, 1st and 10 from the Ohio County 17. Ball is given to Landon Capps. He tried to cut it back, and he is down right around the line of scrimmage. And right there, Brody, it looked like Capps might get the edge and outrun everybody. Tried to cut it back maybe a hair early. And he's all right. Braden Piercy runs off the field. May have lost his helmet there.
So far, that's 2 helmets that we've lost today, Coach.
Yeah. Helmet issues. Heard a lot about that over the last couple of weeks. Antonio Brown. He is the biggest diva in the world, is he not?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
2nd and 10. Ball is given to Andrew Munster, running right, and he squirts through close to the first down marker there for McLean County. Another solid run by Andrew Munster. And it looks like that is going to be plenty for the first down. That's going to bring up 1st and goal for the Cougars. And it looks like from the 5-yard line.
Coach, I mean, I know it's never good to lose your helmet, but it's also never good to lose your head in football.
Yeah, you get your head taken off. That is no bueno.
Heck yeah.
So here we go. 1st and goal for your Cougars. Set up at the 5-yard line. Baldwin under center. Give is to Munster again, running right.
And that would be a...
No, we He
Almost there.
spot looks just outside of the goal line for Andrew Munster.
Andrew Munster is becoming has been a big part of tonight's offense so far.
Yeah, Munster's look great.
2nd down and 2. So, for my prediction, I think we're just going to run it right up the middle with Munster. And
I don't know. Let's see what. Okay, Caraway is out on the wing. Baldwin, give us to Munster running right again.
Yep.
And that is a touchdown, McLean County.
Heck yeah.
So here with 7:13 to play, your Cougars extend their lead out to 18-6. Extra point attempt coming up. And see what kind of personnel. I don't see Armando Rodriguez running out onto the field, so it looks like Coach Wagner is going to go for the 2-point conversion here and push this out to a 14-point lead, which makes complete sense to me.
Heck yeah. That's right now that's 2 touchdowns for them.
And Brody, I'm already taking some flack for tooting my own horn there. As Landon Caps takes a direct snap, he's running out right, and he is in for the 2-point conversion. Nice play right there. Fake the reverse to Peyton Caraway running the opposite way, and gets into the end zone to extend this McLean County lead out to 20-6.
Landon Caps does what he's got to do.
So our 3-headed monsters look great tonight. That monster of Munster, Caps, and Caraway.
Oh, yeah.
And here we are, 14-point advantage, 7:13 to play in the first half. With that, we're going to take this opportunity for a quick nod to the sponsors yet again. We are the McLean County Sports Network, and we'll be right back. And we are back. Armando Rodriguez on the field to kick it back to Ohio County here. Another squib. This time picked up at the 37-yard line. Contacted by several Cougars. Nobody can bring this guy down. And he is pushed out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. And several Cougars had an opportunity there to make that a negative return for Ohio County, but he's able to squirt out of a couple of arm tackles and gain about 7 yards for the Eagles.
Yeah, if that out-of-bounds line wasn't there, that would have been a touchdown, Coach.
I'd say if the out-of-bounds line wasn't there, there would be a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah, heck yeah.
All right, so we'll take this look. Qdarius Jennings back on the field, and this first half, Ohio County has been very cognizant of getting him some rest as he's left to Randolph, who takes the ball, and he's looking to pass.
And there you go.
It is knocked down by Peyton Caraway. Great play there by the senior linebacker, doing it on both sides of the football tonight. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the Ohio County 45-yard line.
That's good eyes. That's good eyes right there, and good hands. Even though he didn't catch it, but that prevents a first down or even more.
Yeah, nice defensive call there. And he went right off the butt of freshman Lucas Mozzie there.
Lucas Mozzie is, from what I've seen, is going to look like a pretty good football player.
I agree. So Qdarius Jennings right there on the run up the middle. Looked like he ran right into the back of his own guard. And lucky for us that the Ohio County guard picked up the tackle on that play, because he looked to be gaining a head of steam there as he entered into our secondary. So ball's going to be spotted just on the McLean County side of the 50-yard line. So we'll call it 3rd and 5 here for Ohio County. And it looks like Kadarius Jennings is out of the game. Number 3, Devin Gott in the backfield with Randolph. Takes the shotgun snap. He's looking to pass. He throws right, and that is caught and fumbled. And nice play by McLean County. Oh, man, what a play right there. Pass was caught by Jordan Toll, running up the right side. Ball was poked away, and it was kind of rolling towards the sideline. Connor Baldwin made one of the more intelligent football plays I've seen in a long time. He was sliding towards the ball and looked like he was going to go out of bounds. Flipped it back inbounds. Jaden Nelson was able to recover it before going out of bounds, giving McLean County possession. And with that, it looks like an Ohio County player is down. That is number 23, Jordan Toll, who I have to say is also an outstanding baseball player. He's one of the best players for Ohio County, which is a really good team. Plays third base and a little bit of shortstop. Very good athlete, and we hate to see him down. He looks to be in a lot of pain. So we're just going to take a little break here as he is still on the field. We'll see. Well, actually, we'll wait and see if they try to move him off the field. No, they're going to tend to him for a moment, so we're just going to take a breather, and we will be right back. We are the McLean County Sports Network. All right, folks, and we are back. Cougar ball after a fumble there by Ohio County. Great defensive play there by multiple Cougars, but I got to single out Connor Baldwin there. Very heads-up play, keeping that ball inbounds and allowing another McLean County defender to jump on it and get that turnover. And here we go. And there's going to be a timeout called. Coach Wagner wants a little bit longer to talk with his guys here, and we're going to take another break of our own. This game brought to you by a host of sponsors for us, and we're going to show them to you right now. We are the McLean County Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, here we go, folks. We are back. Coach Wagner wanted a little bit longer to chat with his guys before sending them out there. Big drive here, 6 minutes to play in the second quarter. His ball is given to Andrew Munster running right, and that's the first time that Ohio County's gotten a good push up front to stop Munster in his tracks. No gain on the play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the McLean County 34-yard line. So we'll see here. McLean County's really run all over Ohio County so far tonight. Haven't put the ball in the air yet. And I mean, it looks like they're loading up against that attack. But the beautiful thing about Coach Wagner's offense is a misdirection, even if a team is stacking the box as Ohio County is, can still be very effective. Connor Baldwin goes under center, sends Peyton Caraway running left. He has 5, he has 10, and Peyton Caraway is knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line of McLean County, but there is a penalty flag on the back end of that. See James Hurley raising his hand, and could be a hold there.
Yep, and that will be called on us.
Yep, and that's going to negate a solid pickup, first down pickup for Peyton Caraway there, and that's going to back us up into tough territory. As that will be enforced from the spot of the foul. So we'll take off about 6 yards there. That's going to put us at the 28, at the 28-yard line. Still second down. Second down at about 16 for our Cougars. And Baldwin under center. And similar formation we've seen so far. Landon Caps goes motion right. He gets the pitch. Caraway sets the block, and he's trying to get around Qdarius Jennings. And he is pushed out of bounds just past the 40-yard line. And right there, it looked like Caps may have outsmarted himself a little bit. He got into a rundown with Qdarius Jennings, who is very fast. He tried to cut it back a little bit early. And I would have liked to see that foot race, Brody.
Oh, yeah, heck yeah. I believe if Caps would have kept going, it would have been a little bit more. But, I mean, sometimes, like, you try to stop and try to get Qdarius going this way, and then you turn this way and run.
Right.
But, I mean, sometimes it's also hard to stop because you got to think how fast he's moving. It's kind of hard to stop, like, suddenly, if you really think about it.
Yeah, and, I mean, right there, he was gaining a lot of momentum. So, I know he's a special athlete, Qdarius Jennings, but I would really like to see Landon try to outrun him. But here we go. 3rd and 4. This ball is pitched. And the first down is picked up by Peyton Caraway. Nice run right there by the senior. Pick up the first down.
We get that first down right back, Coach.
We got to move those chains. There we go, guys. Far side of the field. There. Are they going to? Yes, there is them.
That's no doubt a first down right there.
And here, 4:25 to play in the second quarter. Here, Cougars pick up the first down. Now 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. As the give is middle to Munster, and he turns out about 3 or 4 yards right there. 3 yards are going to mark him down at the Cougar 48-yard line. And, not a bad first down pickup. I'll take it every day.
Not at all.
Cougars looking to the sideline, getting the play from Coach Wagner. Still looking here. They got the call. Baldwin goes under center. Motion left to Caraway. Ball is given to Caraway. He's trying to get outside. He slips one tackle, but not two. And misblocking assignment on the outside right there results in a big loss for McLean County. Caraway loses about 8 on the play. And that's going to back the Cougars up into a 3rd and very long situation here. Looks to be 3rd and 13 yards. And Peyton Caraway comes off right here. Hopefully for just a breather. Been going pretty hard tonight. And we saw both him and Munster last week. They were used a ton. And both of them experienced some cramping late in that second half against Eminence. So getting them rest is huge as Munster takes the ball. And he dives out across the original line of scrimmage, picks up a few on the play, but that's not going to be nearly enough to pick up the first down. So McLean County is facing its first 4th and long of the night and first punting situation of the night as well.
I would think they would punt this. I wouldn't think they'd go for this, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we have about 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. If Caraway can boot this away from Qdarius Jennings, don't give him an opportunity to return this football and put Ohio County in a long field situation. I think we could go into this halftime with a 14-point lead, but Peyton has to be very careful punting this football. If he gives Qdarius an opportunity, he can burn you.
He can, and I believe they're going to – who called the timeout? Yep, we're going to call the timeout.
McLean County calls the timeout, their final timeout of the half.
Making sure that we don't make the mistake, Coach.
Yeah, I think so. That's probably what Coach Wagner and Coach Cook are telling them right now, particularly Peyton. Don't give this kid an opportunity to return it. And, if we were, I don't know, looking at the field position, I'd almost be just a little intrigued by the possibility of a fake punt. Number one, keeps the ball in the air. It keeps the ball out of Qdarius McHenry's hands, or Qdarius Jennings, I'm sorry. Keeps the ball out of his hands in a position where he can get a lot of momentum and a full head of steam running towards the end zone. And even if it fails, we're still in decent field position. So we'll see what Coach Wagner dials up. Could see it both ways here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if it fails, then, I mean, the way our defense has been tonight, I mean, I'm not really that worried, to be honest with you, because, like, our defense has been pretty on it tonight.
I mean, usually a punt is the safe play, but in this case, is it a safe play? And right there, McLean County almost picks it up. Came extremely close right there, Connor Baldwin.
I believe that was Jaden Nelson, actually.
No, Connor Baldwin ran the ball initially.
Oh, my bad.
Jaden Nelson picked it up after Connor was brought down just shy of the fourth down, or just shy of the first down marker. It'll be a turnover on downs, but like I was saying right there, a sneak was the safe play in that instance. When you have an electric player like Qdarius Jennings on the other side, it kind of changes the mentality a little bit, especially at the high school level. If you have a playmaker like that, you want to keep the ball out of his hands. And here we were able to put it back in Ohio County territory. They have a longish field with less than 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. And the way our defense has played, I put it on their backs here. Let's see if our defense can get us into halftime with this 14-point lead.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm going back, and we were unable to see the sneak, unfortunately, which, I mean, it faked me out. Good call by Coach Wagner. I like that play.
It faked me out as well.
Trying to go back and watch exactly how the ball got into Connor Baldwin's hands. We're buffering a little bit. You gotta wait on technology every now and then,
Oh yeah.
But yeah, came very, very close. I mean, within a yard of picking up the first there on that sneak. So here we go, 1:59 to play. You got Qdarius Jennings in the backfield alongside Randolph, motioning two guys back over to the right side. He's going to go three wide over here, one on the far side, on the short side of the field, and he's going to throw it. He's going to throw it deep, and and a nice play by Braden Piercy right there. Excellent coverage. That is the best pass coverage that I have seen out of McLean County here in 6 quarters of football in 2019. He found his man. He ran with him. He got up. He knocked the ball down, and that's all you can ask.
Yeah, it's a good. He did very good there because like sometimes the pass interference call can be a little touchy, and he did a great job to make sure that wasn't a call right there. And that would have been a dangerous catch too.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see the hanky thrown there, Brody, but it was a big one.
Yeah.
Ohio County's being backed up here. Looks about 15 yards. So
many yellow hankies tonight.
Yes, there has. And luckily, not as many on us. Got four wide, one left, and Jennings is going to run it. He's contacted at the 35, brought down at the 36. Nice play right there by Munster to wrap up his legs, and Connor Baldwin cleans it up. Big play right there, and that's going to keep that clock running here with 1:30 to play in the first quarter. That's going to bring up a second long situation for Ohio County. Looks like 2nd and 20. Got trips on the wide side of the field. Randolph's going to throw it. He's looking left, and he's throwing long. Good-looking ball, and he is wide open.
It's like the referee got in our way there a little bit.
Yeah. And right there, beautiful ball by Randolph. He connects with number 88, Caleb Humphrey. And he rumbles down inside the 5-yard line of McLean County. We were able to stop him before he got into the end zone, but busted coverage there. And nobody was within 10 yards of him. Great play by our other secondary to get there. But here with a minute to play, Ohio County has first and goal from their own 1-yard line. Jennings is in the backfield. Ball is given to Jennings, and he is going to go in for the touchdown. Had a decent push there in the middle of the field by our defensive line. But with that score, here with 50 seconds to play in the first half, your Cougars still lead Ohio County 20-12. PAT coming up. Now I got to say, Brody, right before the game, I was talking about Randolph a little bit, talking about his performance over at Owensboro Catholic the other night, and he showed to be a decent passer of the football. He attempted 37 passes, I believe.
Dang.
But most of his success came with short passing routes within 10, 15 yards. That time he put the ball in the air for 35 yards, and it was very successful as Randolph is going to keep it, and he spins into the end zone. 2-point conversion is successful, and that is going to cut into McLean County's lead even further. It's your Cougars lead here, 20-14, 50 seconds to play in the first half. And anyway, kind of a gut punch right there, but it's how you respond in this game, Brody.
Let's see if we got 50 seconds, so it'd be amazing if we could take one to the house here.
Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Because if I'm not mistaken, we had the ball first.
We did. Yep. So Ohio County's going to get the ball back to start the second half.
So it would be amazing to see 6 more points put up by us before the end of the break. Before the break.
Let's see what Coach Wagner wants to do here. I think a lot of it is contingent on what kind of field position we can get here on this kickoff return. We've done pretty well in the return game tonight, giving us some good starting position, multiple drives, converted on those. All but one. Our last drive came up a yard short on the fourth down on the fake punt attempt.
And if I'm not mistaken, we have no timeouts the rest of this half.
No,
so
we are out of timeouts.
We need to be smart with this.
If we don't pick up a good return, I could see Coach Wagner maybe sitting on this thing and take it into the break.
Maybe.
As Gott kicks it, and Caps can't pick up the ball. We're trying to see who is actually in possession of the football. Caps went to pick it up, bobbled it, went to pick it up again, kicked it, dove for the ball. And they are going to say Landon Caps came up with that, and it was really a battle there at the end. But that good field position that we were hoping for does not come, as it looks like they're going to spot that at the McLean County 23, 24-yard line. So we have a long field here, 45 seconds. We are not a passing attack kind of team, and we have no timeouts, Brody. So unless we have a big play early on, right here, I could see Coach Wagner taking this to the half.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm not sure what happened at the end of that play.
Well, it's a battle for the ball, and quite a scrappy battle. Number 11 for Ohio County.
I saw a player getting in a ref's face, though. I don't think that's very smart.
Yeah, that's number 11, Wade Everly. And, yeah, long field situation, and Coach Wagner's just going to have Peyton Caraway knee on it a couple of times. And we'll go into the break here. Up 6. A good first half from McLean County. Got beat on one big bomb there at the end of the first half. Had a couple of plays early on. Qdarius Jennings busted a couple of good runs. But overall, I think pretty successful. And what I like to see most is the productivity of our offense. Our offense only had one possession there in the first half. They got stalled. We almost picked it up. But aside from that, we scored on our other 3, and our 3-headed monster of Munster, Caraway, and Caps came to play tonight here in Hartford. As there is the horn, and we will go in to the break. McLean County 20, Ohio County 14. And with that, we're going to thank our sponsors. And before I do want to do a special shout-out to each of them. Pleasant Hope General Baptist Church, located in Calhoun, Kentucky. Independence Bank, located all over western Kentucky now. Muster's Funeral Home in Livermore and Calhoun, Kentucky. Thacker Riverside Dental in Livermore, Kentucky. Miller Building Supply, located in Sacramento. And Community Church located just outside of Calhoun, Kentucky. Thank you all so much. Without your support, it'd be impossible to do this and bring this service to you week to week. So we very much appreciate it. And we are the McLean County Sports Network. We'll see you here in about 14 minutes or so.
Welcome back, Cougar fans, to the second half of your McLean County Cougars versus the Ohio County Eagles football game. I'm Trey Englehart with your play-by-play, and Aaron Ring is with me to do our color commentary. Aaron, how you been?
I've been great, Trey.
And, you know, you've been down there watching the game so far. What do you think about it?
Oh, man, this is one of the most exciting games I think I've ever attended.
Yeah,
We've just had some crazy ups and then a few stumbles at the end of the first half, but just McLean County has been on fire tonight. I know that there's a lot of pressure on this. Someone was telling me we haven't beat them here in 10 years or something along those lines.
Yes, I think that is correct. As Ohio County brings it back to get great field position on about their 50-yard line, somewhere around there. Yeah, you know, I don't think we have beat them here in 10 years. So it would definitely be nice to, you know.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, you know, break the streak, come back, and, you know, bring home a W tonight.
I think we can do it.
Most definitely.
I didn't know what to expect when we first got here. I mean, this is one of my first games. I didn't get to attend Eminence. I went to the scrimmage. But I'm just very impressed with the Cougars. With the Cougars game so far.
Yes, as McHenry breaks through there, looks like he could have went for a touchdown, but great tackle there by Connor Baldwin. But it will give Ohio County enough for the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 on about the 35-yard line. Takes a snap, handoff to McHenry. Shifts out to the right. He's got plenty of room. Baldwin chasing him down. And he's going to get into the end zone on Ohio County's first drive of the second half. And Aaron, that horn is really annoying.
Yes, very annoying. And, I mean, it's what we're going to need to do, Trey, is I think it's weird because last year I thought that our defense was just absolutely incredible. Some of the best defense I've ever seen. And our offense was, you know, wasn't as good as our defense. And from what I've seen from this game, it kind of almost seems like the opposite, especially right now. Our defense hasn't been as great in just the 30 seconds that we've seen in the second half.
Yes, a lot of it has to do with lack of experience, too. As quarterback takes a snap, pitch out right, and he's going to get in the end zone for the two-point conversion for Ohio County's first lead of the game. And, you know, Aaron, not exactly the start we wanted into the second quarter, but I'm sure we can recuperate, get out, and, you know, maybe score here.
Hey, just like I was saying earlier, I mean, it's our defense that's lacking. I'm really feeling a score. I really feel like we're going to score in this possession because I've just been very, very impressed with our offense.
Yes, I agree.
There's been a few, you know, mistakes, especially just later. It seemed like we kind of peaked towards the beginning and then kind of let it slip a little bit, but I'm sure that we can bring it back up.
Yes. And, you know, the key here is ball control. We need the hands in we need the ball in the Cougars' hands for the longest amount of time possible. So once we receive this kickoff, hopefully if we don't score soon, we can score later.
And I mean, if you can get some of these ball carriers to get some space on their own, they won't be caught. Andrew Munster, it's like Barry Allen, fastest man alive. You're not going to catch him if he's alone.
Square kick up the middle. Cougars need to get on that ball. Landon Caps gets it. Running back, brought down. So Cougars will not have the best field position starting their first possession of the second half. You know, we really just need to get something. We need to put something together here, get it rolling, and just see where that takes us.
Get that momentum going.
Yes. And, you know, something different that we saw here is Connor Baldwin is actually starting at quarterback instead of Peyton Caraway. So that
is interesting.
That gives Peyton the option of a running back, putting him where he's more comfortable and being more effective on offense. So Cougars going down for the first snap of the second half. Takes the ball, hand off to Peyton Caraway. Stop. Looks like he got about 3 yards there. If there wasn't If there wasn't that guy there, he would have definitely been gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you can just get them alone for a second, our guys are fast. And I think it just has to do with that willpower to score for that boost to speed. I mean, I run track, but I mean, they are wanting to score. I mean, this is a huge accomplishment.
Yes.
To score a touchdown. I mean, they just must have a huge burst of speed. Incredible.
And Peyton Caraway, handoff again. Stopped, looks like right about the line of scrimmage. McLean County has mainly ran the ball throughout this game. We did see them air it out a lot more during the Eminence game, but so far the ground game has been working, and I wouldn't mind to see a little variety, a little passing action against Ohio County.
Yeah, that's
right now.
exactly what I was about to say. 'Cause it seems like they haven't passed, and they're not expecting them to pass. And I know they can pass, because in the scrimmage I saw them pass. So that might be my next prediction for this next play or two.
Looks like it'll be an option, handoff to Munster. And he is still up. Wow. He was up, but they referees called the play dead, stopped in his tracks. But Munster was still up. After having 4 or 5 guys on him, just kept trudging through there.
They've got that willpower, Trey. I'm telling you. They are dedicated.
But that will bring up 4th and 4. I think the Cougars will probably punt here. Yes, they are bringing up the punt team.
Yeah, it seems like Ohio County has stepped up their defense a lot after the first half.
High arcing kick there by Peyton Caraway. Not exactly the farthest. So Ohio County will start their second possession of the second half with a pretty good field position. Looks like they'll be on their own 45-yard line. Cougars defense, maybe had a little trouble. Maybe it was just, that they hadn't been on the field a lot. They weren't loose yet. Hopefully they can step up and stop Ohio County right here, even get a turnover, because we've seen, I think, 2 or 3 of those already. Ohio County. Looks like he's in a shotgun. There's trips out to his left. Dropping back, little screen pass. Bobbled up. Ball.
Nice.
Wow. There we go. Andrew Munster there with a nice tackle. Looks like he'll stop, or he'll get the tackle, stopping them right at about the line of scrimmage. Maybe even a yard short of that. So it looks like it'll be about 2nd and 11. Great tackle there by Andrew Munster. It seems like we say that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Randolph in the shotgun. Twins on both sides. Takes the snap. Handoff to McHenry. Gets in the middle. Gets through the middle. Looks like he was tripped up there by number 35. Let's see here. Number 35, Gabe Whitmer. It's nice to see Gabe getting in action there, Andrew.
Yeah.
Aaron. Same formation as last. Twins on both sides. Takes the snap. Handoff to McHenry again. Keeps finding a hole and keeps just trudging down the field. Aaron, it's hard for us to stop McHenry if he has a hole the size of a pickup truck to run through.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jennings.
Jennings. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what the issue is. I guess they just need to adjust so we can't do it again.
Third handoff to McHenry, who is just tearing up our offensive line, keeps getting into our keeps breaking through our offensive line, getting to our backs. And it looks like he just keeps trudging through for a first down. And press box is kind of going crazy here because Jennings just exited the game. And maybe that's what our line needed, was just to recuperate and get a few stops here.
Yeah, that might restore their confidence a little bit.
Quarterback keeper, straight up the middle again. And, Ohio County is just marching down the field right now because they have their offensive line is just opening up holes that we can't cover.
I agree with you, Trey. It's kind of sad to see. I was very excited at the beginning of it. But, I mean, there's still always the time to turn around. I'm an optimistic person, Trey.
Yes.
I always have faith in our Cougars. And, I mean, the game is still tied.
Yes. We shouldn't be calling anything early.
Wait,
or this early.
no. We're down by 2, it looks like.
Anyways, that'll bring up, I think, a Cougar timeout. So we're going to take a quick break and thank our sponsors. Alrighty, Cougar fans, we are back. It'll be first and goal for the Ohio County Eagles. Takes a snap, looking to throw out right. Little pass out there, and is still on his feet, but is taken down. Looks like he got about 2 yards there. So it'll bring up second and goal. 7:23 left in this third quarter. And, Aaron, we've kind of seen the momentum change since halftime. McLean County was in control.
Yep.
But then Ohio County, turned it around. So what do you think we can do about that?
I don't know. I guess we just need to maybe Coach gave us a pep talk during halftime. I think we just need to get our heads back into the game. I don't know, Trey.
Anyways, Ohio County takes a snap. Looks like he's dropping back looking for another pass. It's completed. And just struts into the end zone. And we're sorry about that horn, guys.
It was Baldwin. They were in the same play, but on the other side.
So that'll bring your score to 28-20. Ohio County up. Still a one-possession game as long as they don't score the PAT or two-point conversion here.
It was trips. It was Baldwin's man.
Looks like they're going for 2 here. McLean County can stop them here. It'll still be a one-possession game. Clearly, it's still in the reach. Hand off to McHenry. Or Jennings, I'm sorry. Stopped in the backfield. And, Aaron, we need to see that all the time, not just on two-point conversions.
Yeah, that looked really good.
Yes, I mean, in the backfield, didn't have anywhere to go, and we just swallowed him up. And it looked like our defensive line got mad and just said they've had enough of it.
Yep.
They just went and they got him. And, we need that all the time.
Anger can be a very powerful tool, I think, especially in sports.
Yeah, I mean,
that would definitely be bugging me too if we just kept having the same problem over and over again. I think we've got it.
And we came into this game knowing that Jennings was going to be a problem. And in the first half, we controlled that problem. In the second half, though, it looks like we kind of got comfortable with our momentum with us.
And then he mixed it up on us.
Yes, and whenever you have the lead or the momentum, you can't get comfortable. You have to press on the gas, and you have to finish this game. And that's just not what's happening right now. So now the Cougars are down 8 with basically 7 minutes left in the third quarter as there's a squib kick fielded, and he's just going to go down. I'd say that's a pretty good decision there. So Cougars will start out with pretty good field position, Aaron.
I'm really wanting some kind of crazy run from Munster, Caps. That would really get the energy up.
Yes, and that's just what we need. It's one play, and it'll just bring the whole morale up. And
It's all about the energy. I mean, we scored twice at the very beginning of the game.
yes. Looks like we're going to hand it off to Munster. And again, he's tackled with the 2 yards. And, earlier in the game he was getting 4 to 5. But that's just us, doing the same thing, trying to pound Munster up the middle. But
Maybe we need to try some passing like you were saying earlier.
and with Jacob Miller in there, we could do that. We could pound him up the middle time after time again. But
And Andrews, he's got the power of Jacob Miller. He's just a smaller dude.
Yes.
I mean, Jacob Miller was a giant.
yes, and it's just
And maybe he can slip through a few times, but
it's got to be hard on him too.
mhm.
So we'll see what we decide to do here. It looks like Peyton Caraway under center. He's going to roll out. Nice little pass.
Nice.
Caught there by Caps, and Caps is gone. That's going to be a touchdown. Nobody's catching him. Great throw by Peyton Caraway.
Nice.
And Caps is going to walk it in. That's what we like to see there, Aaron.
I think we called it, Trey.
I think we did.
we called it.
Great call.
That is awesome. See, that's exactly what we need to get the momentum going.
Great throw there by Peyton. Good job by the offensive line for giving him enough time. Just a great play all around by every single Cougar on the field.
And now we just need to get our defense going. I mean, we just need to stop the Eagles during their possession, and then if we can get another possession going and score again, I doubt we can be beat after that.
I'm going to go ahead here and say that Cougars will go for 2 since the score is 26-28. 2-point conversion here. We'll tie it up. Let's see what we can do here, Aaron.
Call it.
Let's see what happened here. Looks like McLean County took another timeout to avoid getting a delay of game call. So with that, we're going to thank our sponsors. Alrighty, Cougar fans, we are back as McLean County is going to go for 2 to tie the game up here at Ohio County. If you missed it, great throw by Caraway to Caps for a touchdown. There's a direct snap to Caps, and I think he was in there. Yep, that's a 2-point conversion there by Caps.
Tied it up.
There we go. So just a little recap. We had a great throw by Caraway to Caps for about a 50-yard touchdown. And then we just looks like there was a flag on the play. It was on Ohio County, so it does not matter. But anyway, Caps just scored the 2-point conversion to tie up the game. So, Aaron, we talked about we needed momentum, and it looks like we finally got it. Although with a tight game like this, counties are right beside each other.
This is a big game. This is awesome.
Kind of sworn rivals. I'm sure things are about to get chippy.
Yeah. The tension is high. 28-28. 5 minutes left, or 6 minutes left in the third quarter. It's going to get wild, Trey.
Tell him to relax and just kick it.
Alrighty, here we go. Cougars do get the Eagles were penalized, so the Cougars get to kick farther up the field. Nice kick there by Armando Rodriguez. He's going to field it, run straight up the middle, and we're going to have to do something here. He is fast, and it looks like Ohio County is going to score a touchdown. Oh, but there is a flag on the play. It'll be holding on Ohio County, so a touchdown will not count.
Oh, my gosh. My heart just sank there, Trey.
You know, that's a big break for us. Huge shift in momentum, big break for us.
This is such a crazy game, Trey. This is awesome. I like this being my first game of the year. I know you guys did Eminence, but this...
Yeah, and you know, at Eminence, we struggled defending kickoffs, too.
Really?
Yes, I think they did score a kickoff return touchdown on us. And, you know, if it wasn't for a flag, they would have scored one on us here. But, you know, those are important. We need to be able to defend those just as we defend anything else. But it looks like Ohio County's ball will be marked short of the 10-yard line. So they go from getting a touchdown to moving back 90 yards to about the 9-yard line.
We can't make the same mistake.
Yes,
we are so lucky we got that flag, Trey.
So we
can't waste that.
We have to take advantage of this.
Yeah,
this is our opportunity.
They'll stop them. They're not going to let it happen twice.
It's like a deficiency, ain't it? They don't have enough players out there. No, they don't. That's a penalty. Tell them it's a penalty. They don't have enough, though. We jumped off sides.
Aaron, I'm not sure exactly what's going on here.
They only had 10 players. They still got 10. They still got 10. 88 wasn't on the field.
There's a lot of confusion going on here, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys can hear what's going on.
Anyways, that'll bring up 1st and 5. Ohio County takes the snap, looking for a pass.
Get to him.
Ooh, just overthrew. Great.
That would have been a devastating catch.
That was great pressure by our defensive line, as well as our defensive backs, just to get enough pressure on him to make him throw a bad pass. But it looks like somebody on the Cougars are hurt right now.
Oh, no.
That looks to be number 54. I think that's John Terrence. And with that, we're just going to thank our sponsors. So we'll be right back. Alrighty, Cougar fans, we are back after a lot of confusion. It'll be Eagles' second down with about 5 yards to go. They're on their looks like they're on their own 15-yard line. Quarterback takes the snap.
Counter, counter, counter.
Hand off to Q. And it's stopped. Looks like he'll still get a first down. Knocked his helmet off, but Q will get enough for the first down, and looks like he's going to come right back out. So, Aaron, we're seeing Jennings come in and out of the game.
It's like their secret weapon. Not so secret weapon.
And, you know, it's nice for us because we get a break of trying to defend the run and, you know, just kind of focus on the quarterback and the receivers as he takes the snap, handoff up the middle, and is stopped short or gains about 2 yards there. Great defense by the
Nice,
Cougars.
Steve. Yeah.
And, you know, it just seems like the defense gets a lot easier whenever Jennings is not in.
He's just a slippery guy.
Yes, and it seems like whenever he's in, he's an automatic 8 to 12 yards.
It's crazy. I don't know what it is.
Anyways, it'll be 2nd and 8. Randolph takes the snap, dropping back. Looks like Cougar's going to he's going to keep it. And he's going to get to the outside. Connor Baldwin chasing him down. Good stop there by Baldwin. He saved us a lot in the past few plays, or the past quarter at least. But that's not what we need, Aaron. You know, we can't go from almost having a sack to letting him get 30-plus yards in a single run.
Yeah, I thought we got him.
Yeah, and, you know, we can't give up plays like that whenever Jennings is not in. So
You're correct, Trey.
they'll take the ball on McLean's 45-yard line. Randolph gets the snap, dropping back to pass again. Looks like he's going long. Number 88. Oh, no. Wow, that is just that's just unfortunate. If you guys didn't see what happened, we stopped the ball from getting to the intended receiver, and somebody who was not supposed to catch it caught it and scored a touchdown. There was a flag on the play, but we'll have to see what that call is. I'm sure it's a pass interference. Actually, looks like it's a holding penalty on Ohio County. It was not. Did you get the call?
Touchdown, good personal foul after the play.
If you guys didn't hear that, personal foul after play, touchdown still stands. So Eagles are 34, Cougars 38. Eagles going for the 2-point conversion here.
Back your way, Q not on the field.
Q's not on the field. You want to go Brown?
Q's not on the field, John.
Randolph takes the snap. Looks like he's going to drop back for a pass. Flare out to the end of the end zone. Drop pass. Barely. Again, Aaron, with another shift in momentum. You know, it's
just a back and forth game.
It
makes for great football. I mean, I'd like to see just an easy win for our Cougars, but we're really going to have to put in a lot of work if we're going to come out on top on this one.
I would have to agree. So with that, Cougars come down, score. We stop, or Ohio County, does not get the score because of a holding call. Does not score a touchdown. We try to take advantage of it. Ohio County breaks out, scores another touchdown, putting them up by 6 points. So McLean County just has to score here.
It's one crazy game.
It's still a one-possession game. I don't think it's ever left a one-possession game, but it's just back and forth.
I mean, we could even get the lead.
Yes, for sure.
Man.
So they're going to kick it off to Baldwin and Caps in the backfield. Looks like it's going to go straight to Caps. There is a flag on a play. I'm not exactly sure what that call would be, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm a little confused as well.
So it'll be false start on the Ohio County Eagles.
Man,
I
they're
think
getting a lot of flags on them, Trey.
I think with that, they'll actually redo the kickoff.
Oh, really?
So either way, we should get better field position. Yes, they will redo the kickoff. So with 4:30 left in the third quarter, score still a one-possession game, 34-28. McLean County just has to get something done here, Aaron.
They started passing the ball.
Kickoff looks like it'll be onside. Very smart play there by the Cougars just to stop, jump on it. And, we get the ball in great field position now on the 40-yard line of the Ohio County Eagles. So I don't think that really could have worked out any better.
No, that was awesome. I'm telling you, we got to do one of those passes again.
Yeah, it's just the variation of us running so much that they get used to it, and just us, airing one out and scoring a touchdown off of it. But maybe that's what we need.
Mix it up a little bit.
So it'll be 1st and 10 on Ohio County's 39-yard line. Looks like Connor Baldwin underneath center. Takes the snap, handoff to Munster up the middle, like we've seen. Looks like it'll be a 3-yard gain. Again, average for Munster. And that pass didn't just get us a touchdown. It made them respect the pass more, so it'll open up the middle for us to be able to run now.
Yeah.
It develops our running game by throwing a few passes. So that'll bring up 2nd and about 8 here. McLean County going up to the line. Jabin Wenning at center. Looks like we got Brady Dame out left. Connor under center. Pitch out to Caps. Finds a big hole. Cuts out right. He's getting out to the outside. He's got to beat his man right here. Stays in bounds, and that's a touchdown. McLean County.
That is awesome.
Wow. Great control there by Landon Caps to be able to stay inside the line even after getting pushed out of bounds or trying to get pushed out of bounds.
Man, this is just an intense game, Trey.
Yes, that again, very good play by Landon Caps to be able to keep his balance and cut inside and stay inside of the out of bounds lines.
Man.
All around though, great play by every single Cougar on the field.
Everyone in the box is just ecstatic. Our computer man Nate Carlock can't hardly contain himself.
Landon Caps once again getting into the end zone, taking back the lead for the Cougars.
This is an awesome game, Trey.
It seems like there's a whole lot of offense being played on both sides and not very much defense.
I mean, I get sad all of a sudden, and then I just get happy. It's a roller coaster of emotions.
And, the possessions in this quarter have been so quick. It seems like they score, we get the ball right back, and then we score.
I mean, this is a pretty high-scoring game. I mean, 34 to 36.
So Cougars, just getting stuff done on the offensive end. Maybe we can step it up on the defensive end, shut down their offense, and then we can go forward.
If we can shut down their offense and then score immediately after, that'll just get the momentum just going. That'll just completely change the tone of the game. Get one of those, I forgot what you called them, like where they have to score twice in order to.
One possession game?
Yeah, it slipped my mind.
Either way, shutting down their offense really involves shutting down Qdarius Jennings. It's really all it involves. And if we can shut him down, then we'll be fine the rest of the game.
He just always finds a path.
Yes, as Armando kicks it off. Nice little kick there, actually. Nice little kick by Armando. But they're going to run it out left.
That's a block in the back.
And ball's out. Falls right into the hands of number 88. Wow. It's just a crazy game. That ball flew out and it fell right into his hands. Normally we would have had that ball, but it's just.
Q is still not in. Q is not in.
And again, like I was saying, we have got to improve our kickoff return defense. Because, again, we can't have them getting good field position regularly. We've got to stop that. We've got to stop them between the 20 and 30-yard line. As Randolph takes the snap. He's going to quarterback keeper, running up the middle.
There we go.
Stopped right there. Great play by the defense. It's what we'd like to see, Aaron.
Q's entered the game. Q has entered the game.
So looks like Randolph got about 3 yards with that play. So it'll bring about 2nd and 7 or 6. Randolph in the backfield with Jennings.
I
Trips
feel
to
like
the
they
right.
won't pass to him this time to throw us off.
Looks like a handoff to McHenry. Stopped right there in the backfield. Great tackle by number 24, Andrew Munster,
Nice.
whose name we say way too often.
Yeah. He's awesome, man. Yeah, this is exactly what we needed to do is just play that lockdown defense.
You know, one more play, if we can stop them, we'll get the ball back and go down and score again.
Yeah, I have full confidence that next possession we will score again.
Anyways, that'll bring up 3rd and 6. Randolph in the backfield with Jennings. Trips out right. He'll take the snap. He's going to drop back and pass. We got Lucas Mazzi in the backfield. Quarterback run.
Get Brady out! Get Brady out!
I'm not sure if he got enough for the first down or not. And the chains are moving, so after 2 or 3 good defensive plays, we come down and we give up, a 10-yard quarterback keeper.
We still got plenty of field, Trey.
Yep, as McHenry gets out to the right, cuts up, gets out to the sideline, and again, getting 10, 12 yards a carry, it's hard to win if, you can't stop their offense. So looks like the chains are moving again. 1st and down on about the Cougars' 33-yard line. Ohio County is starting to recontrol momentum. Randolph in the backfield with Jennings. Twins out to his right and left. Screen pass to number 12, Juke, and trucks a few people and just leans out, gets a few more yards. Looks like it'll be very close to a first down. Yes, so it'll be 2nd and about 1 here. Cougars still looking for a stop. Randolph in the backfield. Little bubble pass and
Nice.
Great tackle there by number 6, Landon Capps. But wasn't enough. They still have a first down.
They just keep getting those first downs, Trey. We're gonna have to do that defense that we were doing just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, it seems like we have our ups and downs. We have our highs.
It is. It's crazy.
Yeah. And it just depends on if Jennings is in the game, and that can't be the case for us. We can't
change how well we play based on if someone is in or not in the game.
Again, as he just runs straight up the middle.
I think we're just spooked.
I would have to agree.
And I will admit he is pretty intimidating to be able to just do that over and over and over again.
Yes. But it'll bring up 1st and goal. All you have to get is about a yard here and a score. But that'll bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So with that, we're going to thank our sponsors really quick. We'll be right back.
All right, folks, and we are back. This is Heath Hicks back on the mic, and I'm joined by Brody Barron. We're going to take you home tonight. Here, Ohio County has the ball first and goal from the 1 yard line after the big run by Qdarius Jennings. And it's going to be a quarterback sneak up the middle and into the end zone for an Ohio County touchdown. So that quick, and McLean is back trailing here, 40-36. I'm assuming, Brody, Ohio County will go for 2 here.
Yeah, I would too, to be honest with you, because if you miss it, then we get a touchdown and it's a tie game. And it's a risk of us getting 2 more points after that.
Right.
So if I was Ohio County, I'd try to get as far in the lead as I can.
Right. And looking here, Qdarius Jennings not on the field. He wasn't on the field for the QB sneak there for the touchdown. Randolph's going to go under center. He has Gott behind him. And he's trying to push into the end zone. And there's the whistle. He's going to come up short. So here with 11:57 left in this game, your Cougars trail Ohio County 36-40.
Get 6 off the field. Get 6 off the field.
And I tell you what, Brody, right there, at the end of the third quarter, we saw Jennings bust a pretty good run. He comes off the field, gets extra rest, and you can see him over here on the sideline. I know you can't from your vantage point, but they are icing his calves, and they've been doing so basically the entire time he's been off the field here in the second half as he's experiencing some serious cramping right now. So we'll see how this plays out for the remainder of the fourth quarter. But I'm not going to lie, Brody. When we left this game, it's 2014, good first half. And that second half was just a whirlwind of scoring.
Oh, yeah.
And we have another battle on our hands with the Eagles and Cougars.
It's like a boxing match, just one punch to us and then one punch back to them.
Right. And really ruling out last year. Outside of last year, McLean County handled Ohio County pretty easily there at Paulson Stadium. But historically, we've had very close matchups with Ohio County. And this looks like we're going to have another good finish here tonight as Ohio County sets up to kick the ball away. Capps and Baldwin are deep to receive it for McLean. This ball comes off foot right. Mosey, he catches the ball in the air, and he is brought down at about the 44-yard line, about where he caught the ball. I saw the squib before. The freshman, he jumped on it, pounced on it right there, thought he might go down as well. As McLean County has got good field position regardless.
They've gotten great field position all night. And Lanyon has turned it up in the second half, I believe.
Oh, Landon Capps has been on fire this entire game. We talked early in the broadcast about his disappearance a little bit up at Eminence last week, and how it was important to get him going in this game, and he has done so in a humongous way. Don't have the statistics, but know that he is definitely across the century mark as he takes the direct snap. He's running right, and it looks like he picks up about 3 yards on the play. Call it 2 yards on the 3 yards based on the spot here. And Landon there taking that direct snap. Looking out to see our personnel. In the second half, Caps had a couple of outstanding runs. Ohio County really filling up the box. 8 guys in the box trying to negate this rushing attack. And there's a fumble on the play. It looks like McLean County did hop on that ball. Yes, James Hurley was able to secure that. And in a roundabout way, picked up 3 yards.
Yeah.
So here we go, 3rd and 4.
You don't see a fumble that usually goes 4 yardage.
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie, when I saw a ball, I thought I saw Ohio County jump on that, so I'm really glad that we were able to recover that. It's huge. We're here, 50-yard line. Line to gain is the Ohio County 46. And the ball is given to Caraway. He's pushing left, and it looks like he's going to fall across the 46-yard line. We'll see where they mark this.
That looks to be a first down, Coach.
I don't know. We'll see where they place it. And there's a penalty flag thrown. And we will see who that penalty is on. They marked Caraway a yard short of the line to gain.
Dang.
Which we knew it was going to be close.
Maybe this penalty might boost us up a little bit, though.
Yes, and we'll see here what the call is. It's a personal foul against McLean County.
Yep, that's not going to do any good for us.
I got to say, this is not the time to be a tough guy and to get John. This is huge. Huge. Right there, we're 4th and 1. We're in Ohio County territory. Now we back up 15 yards. In an important game, you just can't let your emotions overtake you like that.
Yep, this is fourth down, right?
Yeah, it was after the play, so 4th down and about 15 yards to gain.
4th down and 18.
Still got to make the Ohio County 46 here from our own 36. It looks like they got their ears pinned back, and they're going to come after us here. This punt is away. Caraway gets off a pretty good one with good angle, and it bounces out of bounds at the Ohio County 25-yard line. So great job by Peyton Caraway there to reverse field on Ohio County. But looking down at the Ohio County sideline, it does look like Qdarius Jennings is going to be back on the field here after getting iced up during that defensive possession for the Eagles. So here with 9:48 to play, your Cougars trail Ohio County 40-36. And with that, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to thank our sponsors for this or MCSN this football season. All right, we'll get back to that in a moment. It's not as big of a break as we thought right there.
Watch the swing route. Swing.
They swing it out to Qdarius Jennings. He's trying to get the edge.
And good tackle from number 24, Andrew Munster.
And Munster has done a very good job on Jennings tonight. Not the easiest guy in the world to tackle at all. One of the most difficult players that I can remember us playing as far as tackling, get him on the turf. And Munster's done a great job tonight. He's been very disciplined. He's used his leverage and his strength to bring him down. So another great job. Looks like we're going to have trips left, single wide right. Jennings is behind Randolph in shotgun formation. Offsides or a false start right there on Ohio County. Back him up 5 yards.
That's big right there.
That is huge. It'll bring up 2nd and 16 here from the Ohio County. Waiting to see where they spot this football. From the Ohio County 18-yard line.
Dang.
So a big mistake there. And in this game, it's such a tug of war. It's back and forth. McLean County desperately needs a stop right here. And the further we push them in that direction, the better. But again, trips are wide left, 1 wide right. Randolph is going to throw it here. We got good pressure and cannot bring him down right there. And he's going to break out. There he goes, running left. He's still on his feet. And
he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage, though.
Didn't get back to the original line of scrimmage. Picked up about 5 or 6 yards on the play. And that's frustrating because we had a couple of shots there to sack him, tackle him in the backfield, and couldn't bring him down. Still in decent spot here, 3rd and 11 that Ohio County will be facing. There's timeout on the field. And with that, we're going to take a quick break of our own. And we want to thank all of our sponsors from the McLean County Sports Network this football season. All right, Cougar football fans, and we are back. Here, 8:27 to play in the fourth quarter in Hartford. Ohio County leading your Cougars 40-36. Big third down here for Ohio County. 3rd and 12 from their own 24-yard line. They're going to go trips right, one left. Shotgun formation. Randolph's dropping back to pass. He's looking right. He's looking back over the middle. That's Kadarius McHenry. It's up, and it is intercepted. Brady Dame. Basketball player Brady Dame goes up and gets it. And big number 5 comes up big for your Cougars, and that's going to put McLean County in outstanding field position here. 8:20 to play. They're going to take over at the Ohio County 46-yard line.
Their hands are down, run it down the throat. Run this clock down.
And that ball that Randolph threw up there, he was going for Jennings coming out of the backfield, and he just put way too much air under it.
Yeah.
And Brady Dame, he went up and got it.
Brady is fantastic. He's an athletic kid.
He's a very athletic kid. His first year he's played football.
He's huge.
He is. I mean, he's 6'3", 190 pounds. He's solid. We know he's constantly trying to get stronger. He's very good on the basketball court. Showed some of his leaping ability there as Connor Baldwin goes
too,
under.
doesn't he?
He does. As Andrew Munster takes the ball running left, churns out about 6 yards. This is a great situation for Munster. Last year during these periods of the game, we had Miller time. Jacob Miller take over the ball, run up the middle, and just gas the defense. We'll see what Coach Wagner does here, but he's got somebody very capable of doing the same thing in Andrew Munster.
Oh, yeah. And then we also had Noah Baldwin last year, landing caps. A.J. Klein occasionally.
Peyton Caraway,
Caraway
District
as well.
Player of the Year.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
All right, 2nd down and 5, short 5, long 4. Baldwin drops the snap, gets it to Caraway. He's able to pick up a yard on it, but that's the 2nd or 3rd time Connor Baldwin's dropped the snap here tonight. And looks like we have a Cougar down. He looks like he got stepped on. Might have been stepped on there. The reason why he dropped the handoff is Connor Baldwin puts his shoe back on. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 4. The ball is on the Ohio County 40-yard line. Line to gain is 36. Brady Dame lines up wide right. Baldwin sets Caraway in motion. Gives middle to Landon Capps. And it's very close. I don't think he got it, Brody. I think he's probably about a yard short of the 1st down marker. We'll see where the far side.
I believe a helmet was lost, Coach. Yeah, a helmet was lost.
Is that Landon?
Yeah, that was Landon Caps.
So he's going to come off the field right here. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 2 yards to pick up right here. 6:50 to play here, 4th quarter.
I believe. I think Coach Zach Wagner might go for it here, Coach.
No doubt.
I mean, if you look at the time situation, we're down 4. 6:50 left to go in the 4th quarter.
Got to go for it. And let's see.
I'd leave it all on the field right here.
Let's see what Coach Wagner. Looks like Coach Wagner is going to call a timeout, as this is a crucial point in this game.
Yep, I would call the timeout here too.
I believe it was Coach Wagner that called the timeout. We'll see.
And McLean County's doing a very good job here keeping Q off the field and all keeping the ball out of his hands. If we waste the clock here in our possession, he doesn't have enough time to do what he does when they get the ball back.
That's right. And there wasn't a timeout on the play.
Oh, yeah.
No timeout called on the play. And here we go, ball went under center. To give us to Munster middle.
And
He's got the first down and more. Huge run by Andrew Munster there. Rumbles down to the 26-yard line of Ohio County. And McLean County's going to get a fresh set of downs here. And, Brody, that was a huge play.
That was a big play, and I'm going to be giving Munster a high five next week at school, Coach.
Yeah, he's played an outstanding game. Caps has looked good tonight. Caraway's done some really good things tonight. And we'll expect more and more out of him as the season goes on. But really tonight, Caps and Munster have really showed up. Caraway's done things on both sides, though, I got to say. This ball one goes under center here. And they give this to Munster again. He's met at the line of scrimmage, but that's not enough to bring him down. He picks up 3, maybe 4 on the play. Solid run by Andrew Munster yet again.
He's munching right now.
I don't like that one. I don't like the munching.
It's the Munster mash.
You said it last week, and I just don't like the munching. Munching.
You prefer
I like the Munster mash.
The Munster mash.
I like that. Real Munsters. Does anybody listening actually remember that cartoon, Nickelodeon? It's from my childhood. It's before your time, Brody. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 7, ball on the 23. 5:45 to play. Baldwin under center, and it gives Caraway running right. And he picks up 4 yards, maybe 5. See where the spot is. It looks like he picked up about 5 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for McLean County here as they continue to rumble down into Ohio County territory.
McLean County is marching down the field right now, trying to get that lead back, Coach.
Got to get into the end zone.
Got to get that end zone. And if we get the touchdown, I mean, it's a tie. We go for 1 and we go for 2. You know what I mean?
Right. And the ball is dropped again on the exchange from the center to quarterback Connor Baldwin. Ohio County is all motioning in their direction.
And that'll be
McLean County's ball. Baldwin was able to pop back on that. But gosh,
now is not the time.
The exchanges, the quarterback exchanges have been a problem all night. Right here we have a long 2 yards to get this first down. Now 4th and 2. Got to get to the 15-yard line of Ohio County. They have every player they've got in the box right now because they think they're going to go up the middle. Oh, we need a push right here.
He got it. Yes, sir. Way to go.
And that will be a first down.
Did Connor pick it up? Still.
And the chains are
and they're going to
moving,
They're going to move the chains.
Heck
Huge
yeah.
pickup right there on 4th down by Connor Baldwin.
4:10 left in the 4th quarter here.
Yes.
This is big.
And we gotta keep pushing. Got Brady Dane wide out left.
Plenty of time to get in the end zone, and
Braden Piercy goes in motion. Give is to Munster. He's chopped down just past the line of scrimmage. No, he is not. He bounces it out to the right to pick up 5 yards.
He lost me, Coach.
You got 340, Coach. 340 on the clock. 340.
A great play right there.
It was a great play. I mean, he lost me.
Clock stopped at 340. Clock stopped at 340.
Is there timeout on the field?
Is there an injured eagle?
There's an injury on the far sideline here. And with this break, we're going to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors for McLean County Sports Network, Pleasant Hope General Baptist Church in Calhoun.
Second and 6.
After that video run, I just wanted to go ahead and give another thanks to all of our sponsors tonight: Pleasant Hope General Baptist Church, Independence Bank, Muster's Funeral Home, Thacker Riverside Dental, Miller Building Supply, and Community Church. Guys, couldn't thank you enough for being so generous and helping us do what we do this football season. So now we have a 2nd and 5 situation for McLean County. 3:40 left in this game. Ball on the 12-yard line. Line to gain is a 7. Ball is given to Munster. He cuts it back inside. And he falls forward. Looks like he's got enough for the first down right there.
You can run that again. We ain't ran it to the side. You can run that again. You got first down.
Slow down. Slow down.
And right here, and I hear the coaches here in the booth with us saying slow down a little bit. And that's exactly right. Right here, we're inside the 5-yard line. We have 4 downs to get, punch it in from 5 yards out. And we got to use some clock right here. With the big play capabilities that Ohio County's shown tonight, the less amount of time that we give them to score, retaliate right here is huge.
Yes, we need a touchdown right here, Coach. And
Ballman goes under center.
just waiting for that snap. And the snap is off. And that will be
Giving it to
a
Munster.
touchdown.
Running left. Touchdown, Cougars. Andrew Munster. 5-yard run. Great play by Andrew Munster. Great run. Here, 2:38 to play in this contest. Here, Cougars take the lead, regain the lead, 42-40 over the homestanding Ohio County Eagles. Oh, I'm sorry.
Zach, put Caraway at quarterback. You can still run Bama. We just gashed him twice with the belly. You can
I'm
make
sorry.
the belly go right around.
Wrong go.
Was there a penalty?
I don't think so.
I don't know what just happened, but I mean, I saw them go in the end zone.
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. It's 42-40 on the scoreboard.
Well, I guess they're already going for the 2-point conversion.
Munster running middle, trying to get in the end zone, and he does not. He is pushed. He is turned away. And there's a flag on the end of that play. Unsportsmanlike looks to be on number 15, Trevor Doan of the Eagles. And despite the fact that the 2-point conversion was no good, we are going to have a dead ball personal foul here, which is going to set McLean up even better to put Ohio County in a long field situation here. They only have 2:38 to get down and score.
Heck yeah.
So McLean County leads 42-40.
This is a nail biter, Coach.
Another nail biter.
I'm sweating. My hands are sweating, Coach.
My hands are sweating a little bit too. We've experienced this kind of game with
yeah.
Ohio County several times in the past. Seems like nearly every time we come over here, they come to our place. It is just an absolute 60-minute game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 48-minute game. Goes all the way to the end. And
it feels like 60 minutes.
I know. It looks like Armando Rodriguez is actually setting up to kick off from the Ohio County 45-yard line.
That's going to be great field. That's going to give us a great chance to stop them before they get. We just need to make sure they don't get past us this time.
Yes. Right here, let's see if Armando can boot this deep.
We need Armando to. That's
pretty
exactly what
deep.
we needed.
He's in the end zone.
And he is in the end zone for a touchback. Armando Rodriguez's kickoff just gets to the end zone. Number 88 received that ball at about the 1 or 2 yard line. And as he was receiving it, Caleb Umphrey actually stepped back, and his right foot just happened to reach that end line, which is going to be a touchback. As a rule, anytime the football crosses a plane of the goal line in high school, it is a touchback. It's not like college or pros where you can take it out. So him stepping back right there is huge, and Ohio County is going to start this drive on their own 20-yard lines, own 20-yard line.
2 minutes, 36 seconds.
They have 80 yards to go. Trips right, 1 left. Qdarius Jennings is in there, and it's a draw to Qdarius. Oh, missed tackle there on the outside. Jennings trying to get the corner, and he busts a big one out to the 44-yard line. And there was a couple of missed tackles right there to stop him. Ohio County is marching. McLean has to get a stop here, Brody. Has to get a stop. I mean, it's do or die, basically,
Smart
for this
choice by
defense.
running it out of bounds as well.
Stopping the clock.
Stopping the clock.
Gives them more time. Randolph takes a snap,
we need
throws
we need
left,
another interception. That's what we
Brady's
need.
got to see that.
and pickup of 7. A long 6, short 7 on the play. Tackle was in the field of play, so that clock will continue to move as Ohio County is already in McLean County territory here. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line, 2nd and 4 to go here. It's Randolph's in the shotgun again, trips left. Qdarius Jennings gets the ball on the draw, and he picks up enough for the first down out across the 45-yard line to the 44-yard line of the Cougars.
Clock stop to move the chains. 1:55.
And as soon as this whistle blows the clock, there it goes. 1:52 remaining. And again, another draw to Jennings, and he is cut down after about 4 yards on the play.
Good stop.
Clock continues to churn here. 1:35 remaining in this game.
How many timeouts does Ohio County have?
Ohio County has 2 timeouts here. And we'll see if Coach DeMarcus Ganaway is going to use one of these soon.
Yeah.
They're on the 45-yard line.
The number 2 is on. Screen.
2x2,
Pass over the middle is short, incomplete. Falls at the feet of Caleb Humphrey. And that'll stop the clock with 1:13 remaining in the fourth quarter. Bring up 3rd and about 6. Line to gain here, 44-yard line for Ohio County. And this is getting intense. This is getting intense, Coach.
This whole box is electric right now.
It's really hot. All right, so Randolph takes the snap. He's looking right. He's throwing right. Oh, what a catch. That was number 18, Shane Frady, who goes up and makes a huge play for the Eagles right there. Stays in the field of play, I'm sorry.
Yep.
And I thought that ball was going to be intercepted. Frady went up top and got it. And here comes a draw again to Jennings. Munster dives. Great
tackle, corner.
And Braden Piercy makes a play right there. Tackles Qdarius in.
54 seconds left to go.
54 seconds left in the game. Ohio County has called their second timeout of the half. And Brody,
I'm telling you right now, they're not going to pass this ball. They're going to give it to Q. They don't want to risk interception right now, Coach.
Think that it is, with one timeout. If they give it to Q, they better hit. Because if they don't, and we are disciplined and tackle him in the field of play, that clock is going to continue to run. They only have one timeout remaining. They can do it a little bit.
Yeah.
But
looking at Q all night, he's just been so explosive. So I mean, it's really coming down to our defense right here. Because if our defense does not deliver, I mean, it's not like Q's gonna trip.
Right.
All by himself, and if Q gets a hold, then he's gone. We just need to. The hole needs to close fast.
Bend don't break. That is what we have to do here. We have 22 yards. We have to keep Ohio County from moving this football 22 yards over the next 54 seconds. They don't have a kicker that I don't think they have a kicker that they would run out there to kick a field goal anytime.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. 3 points, win the game.
All right. Drops back to pass. Randolph gets away. He throws it deep. And that is incomplete. He is out of bounds. Incomplete pass. Caught by Caleb Humphrey, but he was out of bounds on the play. 47 seconds here.
Scared me.
3rd down and 4 to go. Ohio County has to pick up the 19-yard line here to pick up first down.
Q is still in.
And it's really coming down to our defense now. 3rd and 4. If they're going to go for it if we get a 4th down situation.
And the ball is given to Q. We have guys there. He splits 2. And nice tackle by Andrew Munster. And his helmet flies off. Qdarius Jennings' helmet flies off on the tackle. Great tackle by Andrew Munster. Sure-handed Andrew Munster. Qdarius picks up the first down there. His helmet flew off, but and he is out of the game. I thought Coach Ganaway might call a timeout there. 35 seconds. He's going to hold on to it.
This is big, Coach. This is
Randolph throwing right. Passes short. It's caught, and they do not make it. They're going to say he got out of bounds. And Ohio County's down to the 5-yard line. It's getting dangerous territory right now, Brody.
This is getting dangerous. 26 seconds left to go in the game.
Qdarius Jennings, is back in the game. 26 seconds remaining.
I'm not liking this.
Not liking it either. We have to step up, get a push. They're going to give him the ball on a draw right here. And we have a false start on Ohio County, 21 seconds. That's going to back them up 5 yards, and that's huge. That really is huge. 10 yards now that Ohio County has to get this football in the next 21 seconds.
My heart is pumping, Coach.
Mine too, Brody. Mine too.
Like, you can feel it. Like, I can see it through
my shirt. You can actually feel it. You can see it through your shirt. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, and the clock starts again. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout. McLean County.
I'd take it.
18 seconds remaining in this contest. McLean leads, slim lead, 42-40. Ohio County is threatening. They're on the 10-yard line, being backed up 5 yards on a false start penalty. I don't even know, Brody. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Got to come up big. Got to come up big.
Got to come up big.
We've had guys in good positions all night to make plays on this young man, and we just have to execute. That's what it comes down to. You got to be disciplined. You got to execute. I don't, with 18 seconds on the clock, and no timeouts now. Ohio County is out of timeouts here. So I missed one, or they missed one or the other. I'm not sure. So Ohio County doesn't have any timeouts. If they give the ball to Jennings, he doesn't get in. It's going to be a rush to the line to get a final play off.
Sometimes rushes to the line can create problems because fumbles can happen because of confusion of play.
Here we go. Trips left, one right.
They're going to give it to Q, Coach. Definitely.
And there it is. No, it's a fake. Throw inside. Connor Baldwin with the great defense.
And the clock stops.
Clock stops on an incomplete pass there.
15 seconds left to go. They might be trying to throw us off right now, Coach.
And that's the thing. I mean, they don't have any timeouts.
So
giving Qdarius, the ball. He's gotten 10 yards multiple times tonight. But if he doesn't, it puts him in a terrible situation to get another playoff.
It does.
So you almost have to think they have to put it in the air. Will our secondary stand strong here?
Here we go.
And there it is. Qdarius McHenry on the draw, and he is stopped.
And the clock is running.
9 seconds.
That's their last timeout.
That is their final timeout. They did not have it on the board. They said they had 0 timeouts on the board. So here with 9 seconds, Ohio County on the McLean County 4-yard line, 3rd and 4.
Well, that'd be great if that was an excessive timeout, Coach.
Oh, goodness.
Yep, it's crazy.
So right here, if Ohio County chooses to do so, if they hand the ball to Qdarius Jennings right here, he has 4 yards to get. And he's averaged well over 4 yards a rush tonight.
And we have
so the
9
options,
seconds left to go in the game.
Yeah, we have 9 seconds left in the game. The options are put the ball in the air, incomplete pass. They still have another play, and they could give it to Qdarius in.
Yep.
If Qdarius, if they decide to hand it to him on this draw like they have the past, I don't know how many times during this series, they run the risk of him being tackled prior to the goal line and this game ending just like that. So it really all comes down to this play.
Right here. Here we go, Coach. I'm holding the window.
We got 2 wide both ways. And they're going to go draw to Qdarius Jennings, and he cuts it back up. And it is a touchdown. No penalty flags on the field. Qdarius Jennings gets into the end zone. 4 seconds remaining in this game. And it's just deflating. They gave the ball to their best player, and he made a play. Somebody was there, but he stretched out just far enough to get it across the goal line and put the Eagles back into the lead. Ohio County now at 46-42, 4 seconds to go. 2-point conversion upcoming.
It'd be crazy if we just ran one back right now.
Well, that's what we'd have to do.
It's possible.
It is possible. We'll see right here. Jennings is not in the game here. Looks like Devin Gott is in. Got 2 wide both ways. And McLean County
sandwich.
McLean County all over that. So they stopped the 2-point conversion, but we still trail by 4 points here, 46-42, with 4 seconds to play in this one. And we're we're going to need something special right here, Brody.
Yeah.
It's been a hard-fought battle.
Could we see a couple laterals here, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, if we'll see.
I remember watching a play. It was Duke versus Miami, and Miami had 0 seconds left on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
They kicked it off. Duke kicked it off, and I saw about 7 laterals on that play, and Miami ended up winning the game.
I mean, it happens. You see it. You see a lot of teams try, and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Also, in this case, we haven't seen Ohio County's kickoff specialist really kick it very deep a whole lot. So we'll see if he tries to put some air under this.
He might try to squib it and get the clock running.
May try to squib it, in which case we jump on it, and we'd have time to run some kind of desperation play.
I'd throw it.
We'll see. All coaches have certain things up their sleeves for situations like this. Execution of these plays that you don't really see very often, that's the important thing. And right here, McLean County has to believe that they will not succeed. That's for sure. So 4 seconds remaining. 4-point deficit. And they are going to try to kick it a little deeper. Connor Baldwin fields it. And he runs into nothing. And that's the ball game, folks. Connor Baldwin tackled at about the 41-yard line, and that'll end it. Ohio County wins this one, this nail-biter, over your McLean County Cougars, 46-42 here in Hartford. And heartbreaking loss for our Cougars right there, Brody. Came out with a lot of energy, looked a lot better from last week. I have to say the amount of improvement this game is substantial. I think we found a pretty good mix of our offensive strategy and what we need to do moving forward. But this hurts. We knew Ohio County was much improved from last year. They weren't the team that we beat by 30 points in Paulson Stadium a year ago. But we had a very hot start to this game, and it felt like this was the one. Get back, get a game in the win column, and it just wasn't meant to be. Hats off to Ohio County, particularly Qdarius Jennings. He's an outstanding player. We've known this for years now, since the kid was in middle school, that he was very good. Tonight he battled some cramps a little bit and made enough plays for his team to come out of this thing victorious. But a lot to look forward to. A lot of positives coming out of this game from McLean County. Landon Cap showed up to play tonight, breaking off several runs. Andrew Munster was a beast running between the tackles. Peyton Caraway, he did it on both sides of the ball, as did Andrew Munster. So, moving forward, Brady Dane with an interception, a lot of plays. Braden Piercy making plays in the defensive secondary. Yeah. But tonight just wasn't our night. So, Brody, with that, I'm going to thank our sponsors one more time. Not with the video just yet. Pleasant Hope General Baptist Church, located in Calhoun, Kentucky. Independence Bank, located all over Western Kentucky. Muster's Funeral Homes, located in Livermore and Calhoun, Kentucky. Thacker Riverside Dental in Livermore. Miller Building Supplies in Sacramento, and Community Church. Thank you guys so much for supporting us this season, this football season. And we just want to remind everybody that we will be back at it next Friday. We play Union County at home opener. We hope to see a lot of y'all out at Paulson Stadium next Friday. If you can't make it, if you're out of town, anything like that, please tune in. We will be here, and hopefully we can turn this around a little bit more. We were right there tonight, Brody.
Yeah, we were. It's very upsetting.
It's frustrating, I mean, it's a deflated feeling, but like I said, it was a battle. It was a battle against a solid football team, and you just hate that it ends that way. But like I said, we'll be at it again next week. Union County, Paulson Stadium, 7 o'clock. Be there, be square, and if you're square, tune into us, because we'll be there for you. We are the McLean County Sports Network, and good night.